Hi, I'm Mrs. Waldron and today I'm going to teach you your maths lesson. Okay, so I know that last lesson you were given this practice activity and I also know that you were asked to use a part-part whole model. So let's have a look at the question together. There are 9 children. 6 of them have scooters. How many of them don't have scooters? So I've drawn my part-part whole model to help me. Let's just have a look at it. What does the 9 represent? That's right, 9 is the whole, so how many children there are altogether? What about the 6? What does the 6 represent? That's right, it's a part of our part-part whole, and it's actually representing how many children have scooters. So, what does this part represent? That's right, that represents how many children don't have scooters. So how are we going to do this? How are we going to find out how many children don't have scooters? We're going to split 9 into our 2 parts. We've split it into 6 already because that's how many children have scooters. And what number is going to go into our other part? That's right, 3. 3 is going to be our other part, and 3 represents the number of children that don't have scooters. So we know now that we have 9 children altogether, 6 of them have scooters, and 3 of them don't have scooters. And when you add 6 and 3 together, they create the total 9. They make the total 9. All right, let's just have a look at the equation here. 9 subtract 6. So again, 9 is our whole. We know that 6 children have scooters, and that will leave us with the total number of children that don't have scooters. So what's our amount of children that don't have scooters? How many don't have scooters? That's right, 3 of them don't have scooters. Okay, let's have a look at the second one. I need 5 meters of fabric to make some costumes. I need 3 meters of fabric to make some curtains. How much fabric do I need altogether? So we've got 5 and we've got 3, but we need to know how much we need altogether. So how much fabric do I need altogether? So I know that I need to do 5 add 3 and it gives me a total of 8. Super. So I will put 8 as my whole. And again, I can complete my missing number equation. 5 add 3 equals 8. Okay, super. Okay, let's have a look at today's maths lesson. I want you to have a look at this picture. I want you to tell me what is it that you can see. What do you notice about this picture? We've got a bus. How many people are on that bus? That's right, there's 4 people on the bus. So 4 people are sat on the bus. Let's see what happens when the bus gets to the next bus stop. What do you notice now? How many people are on the bus? We've still got 4 on the bus. But what about those people that are stood next to the bus? We've got 3 people. Okay, so they're going to get on our bus. They're going to join our bus. So how many people do we have on the bus now? That's right. We've got 7. Okay, so first, let's go back to the beginning. First, there were 4 people on the bus. Then, the bus stopped and 3 more people got on. Now, we have 7 people on our bus, and we can write an equation that looks just like this. First we've got 4 people, then 3 people got on, so 4 add 3, and now there's 7. So first there was 4 people on the bus, 3 more got on, so that means there are 7 people, 7 children all together on the bus. So 4 add 3 equals 7. Fabulous. So let's have a look at this one. Let's do it again. What do you notice about this bus? That's right. We've got 6 people on the bus this time. Okay, so it's driving along the road and it stops off at the bus stop. And what do you notice now? There's nobody there. There's nobody waiting. Okay, so then the bus drives off. What do you notice now? What do you notice now about the bus? Yeah, there's still 6 people on the bus. So let's talk through it again. 6 children are on the bus. It stops off at the bus stop and 0 children get on. Nobody gets on. There's nobody there waiting. So how many children are there now? There's 6 children on the bus. And that's because nobody got on the bus. We haven't added anybody onto our bus. So shall we see what it looks like as we write an equation? So first of all, we started with 6 children. Then we added 0 because there was nobody there at the bus stop. And there's still 6 children on the bus. And do you know why that is? Because when 0 is added to a number, the number stays the same. The number remains the same. So if we have 6 to begin with, and we add 0, then we're going to still have 6, because 0 is nothing. Should we have a look at that as an equation? 6 add 0 equals 6. Can you say that number sentence for me? Fabulous. And we've got to remember that when 0 is added to a number, the number remains the same. It stays the same. Wow, that's magic. Okay, so let's have a look at another example. So first, how many children are on our bus? That's right, we've got 5 children on our bus. So the bus starts driving along the road and it gets to a bus stop. What do you notice now? How many children are getting on the bus? There's nobody there at the bus stop. So how many children get on our bus? 0. So it's 0 again, isn't it? So what happens? The bus carries on driving. How many people are on our bus now? 5. So first we started with 5 children. Then 0 children got on. Nobody got on. And now there's still 5 children on the bus. Can you remember why there are still 5 children on the bus? That's right, because when we add 0 to a number, the number remains unchanged. It doesn't change, does it? It stays the same. So let's have a look at the equation. We have 5 children on the bus. Then nobody gets on, so there's our 0. 5 add 0. And now we've got 5 children. 5 add 0 equals 5. Well done you. Super. Okay, I thought we'd have a little bit of a sing-song because we've been looking at 0. Now, some of you might remember that in number blocks, we have 0, the hero. So let's get our singing voices ready and let's sing to 0, the hero. Okay?
Whenever the birds sang cage in the bay, you got 0. When all the birds have up and flown away, you got 0. When you've eaten all the cupcakes, then you drunk up all the milkshakes, you got no cakes, no shakes, you got 0. When all the sweets have vanished from the jar, you got 0. When all the wheels have fallen off your car, you got 0. When the wind blows down the beach huts and you've broken all the teacups, you got no hats, no cups, you got 0. I'm the number for nothing, I'm 1 less than 1 when there's nothing or something. I'm the number for none. When there's nothing there to count, none is the amount. You got 0.
Right, we've got a bus. How many people are on our bus? 0. So there's 0 people on our bus. And the bus drives along and he stops up at the bus stop. How many people are at the bus stop ready to get on our bus? Super, we've got 3 ready to get on. The bus drives off. How many are on the bus now? That's right, we've got 3 on the bus. So let's have a look at the numbers. First we had 0, then we had add 3, so 3 people got on, and now we've got 3 people on the bus. And an equation is 0 add 3 equals 3. And it doesn't matter whether 0 is the first addend or the second addend, because when you add 0 to a number, the number remains unchanged. We're really good now at adding 0 to numbers. So I want you to fill in the missing numbers below. And I want you to pause the video to do this. I don't want you to rush it. I want you to take your time. And if you need to draw pictures of buses to help you, then do that. But I want you to remember our really special sentence for today. And that's when you add 0 to a number, the number remains unchanged. We're really good at adding 0 to a number. So I'm going to ask you now to look at subtracting 0 from a number. I want you to have a look at this picture. I want you to tell me, what do you notice? That's right, we've got a basket. We've got some eggs. How many eggs are in the basket? There are 6 eggs in the basket. Uh-oh. What's happened now? So how many eggs do we have on the floor? We've got 3 eggs that are cracked on the floor. And how many's in the basket? 3. So we had 6 eggs in the basket. Then we walked along and dropped how many eggs? 3 eggs. Oh no. So how many's left? We've got 3 eggs left in our basket. Let's have a look at the numbers. So first we had 6 eggs in our basket. Unfortunately, we tripped up and 3 eggs fell out. So we only have 3 eggs in our basket. So we're subtracting now, okay? And the equation to go with this picture is 6 subtract 3 equals 3. Right, Harry, my friend Harry, has a basket. And how many eggs does he have in his basket? He's got 6 eggs in his basket. Oh, I hope Harry is better than I am and doesn't trip up. Shall we see what happens next? Oof, lucky for us. Has Harry dropped any eggs? How many eggs are in the basket now? We've still got 6 eggs. So has he dropped any? So he's dropped 0 eggs. Whew. Now we've got 6 eggs. So first, Harry had 6 eggs in his basket. He didn't drop any, so we subtract 0 because he didn't drop any. And now he still has 6 eggs in his basket. And the equation is 6 subtract 0 equals 6. And just like when we add 0 to a number, the number remains unchanged. Well, when we subtract 0 from a number, the number remains unchanged. So 6 subtract 0 equals 6. Okay, what do you notice now? That's right, we don't have eggs and we don't have a basket. What do we have instead? We have flowers. How many flowers do we have? We have 3 flowers and we've got a purple vase. Okay, right. So first we've got 3 flowers. I hope none of them are taken away. Shall we check? Oof. So we still have 3 flowers. So none have been taken away. We've got 0 flowers taken away. So we now have 3 flowers. So we have 3 flowers. 0 were taken away, 0 flowers were taken away. And now we still have 3 flowers. And the equation is 3 subtract 0 equals, fabulous, equals 3. And that's because when we subtract 0 from a number, the number remains unchanged. Fabulous. It's like magic for maths, isn't it? Okay, we're super clever. We're really good at this. And because we're really good, just like we did with adding 0, we're going to fill in the missing numbers for subtracting 0. And again, you might want to pause the video and you might want to draw pictures to help you, just like we have done with the eggs and the flowers. But I want you to remember our really important sentence, and that is, when you subtract 0 from a number, the number remains unchanged. And that sentence will help you when you are filling out these missing numbers. Wow, we've got to the end of the lesson already. That's gone really quick. So your practice activity for next time is to complete the part-whole models and the missing number equations at the bottom. And I want you to remember that when you add 0 to a number, the number remains unchanged. And when you subtract 0 from a number, the number remains unchanged. So today we've looked at adding 0 and subtracting 0. And that's what you're going to do with your practice activity. You're going to look at the numbers and you're going to either add or subtract 0, either to the number or from the number. Well, I've really enjoyed teaching you today, and I hope that you have a fabulous time completing the practice activity.